Good morning. Welcome to Success Planner. Today we will discuss about Delhi Sultanate, how it established, what are the dynasties that ruled Delhi Sultanate, which dynasty ruled for the maximum number of years in Delhi Sultanate. All this we will discuss in this video. So let's start. So in 1192, after defeating Prithviraj Chauhan in the second battle of Tehran, Gauri left the kingdom in the hands of his slave Qutbuddin Aibak. So Qutbuddin Aibak ruled the kingdom. In 2006, when Gauri died, Qutbuddin Aibak proclaimed himself as Sultan and he established Delhi Sultanate. So 1206 to 1526, this was the period. And between this period, Delhi Sultanate saw 5 dynasties: Slave, Khalji, Sayyid and Lodi. Out of these, first 3 dynasties, Slave, Khalji and Tughlaq, these were of Turkish origin, whereas Sayyid and Lodi were of Afghan origin. So the first dynasty that ruled the Delhi Sultanate was Slave dynasty or Mamluk dynasty. This ruled for 84 years, from 1206 to 1290. In these 84 years, I'll discuss the prominent rulers of these dynasties. So the first prominent ruler was Qutbuddin Aibak, whose rule was 1206 to 1210. He was the constructor of Dhai ka Jhopda in Ajmer. This is wrong. There, Dhai ka Jhopda. He also built the oldest mosque in Delhi, Quwat-ul-Islam. He was the one who began the construction of Qutub Minar, although he could not complete it, but the credit for the starting the construction of Qutub Minar goes to Qutbuddin Aibak. In 1210, after falling from the house while playing Shogun, he died. In 1210, he is buried in Lahore, Pakistan. After Qutbuddin Aibak, the most prominent ruler was Iltutmish, who transferred the capital from Lahore to Delhi. Remember, Lahore was the capital during the times of Qutbuddin Aibak, and Delhi became the capital from the time of Iltutmish. So he was the son-in-law of Aibak. He refused shelter to the ruler of Iran, who was ousted by the Mongol chief Genghis Khan. So this is how he saved India from Mongol attack. Also, he established a group of Turkish nobles called Turke-Chelgani or Chalisa. After Iltutmish, in 1266, this 1236 to 1266 was the period of the son of Iltutmish, daughter of Iltutmish, Razia Sultan. This was the first woman chief of Delhi Sultanate. After 1266, Ghiyasuddin Balban. He was the member of Turke-Chelgani during the times of Iltutmish. So he was the one who formulated the policy of iron and blood. Nowruz is the Persian festival that was started by Balban. Also, he introduced some Persian customs such as Sijda and Pabos. He died in 1287. Next dynasty was Khilji dynasty. Khilji dynasty ruled for the minimum period of 30 years only. Established by Jalaluddin Firoz, who was murdered by his nephew Alauddin Khilji, who proclaimed himself as Sultan. Alauddin took himself the title of Sikandar II Sani. He was the one who invaded South India. The main motive for the invasion of South Indian kingdom was their wealth. He had no intentions to interfere in their internal affairs. He imposed Charai tax. Charai tax was imposed on the milk-giving animals. He conquered Chittor for Rani Padmavati, who was the wife of the ruler of Chittor, Rana Ratan Singh, who belongs to Sisodia dynasty. He increased the land tax to 50% of the production. Next dynasty was Tughlaq dynasty. The period was 1320 to 1414. Tughlaq dynasty was established by Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq or Ghazi Malik. The first prominent ruler was Muhammad bin Tughlaq, whose rule was 1325 to 1351. So he was the ruler who laid stress on merit and even raised people of humble origin to high post. So this was the reason nobles were offended. Very well educated among all the rulers of Delhi Sultanate. He had a vast knowledge regarding geography, mathematics. As an agriculture department, he established Amir-e-Kohi. One of the most controversial decisions was the transference of the capital from Delhi to Dawltabad in South Kingdom. So kings thought by this move he can control southern India also, but later on that capital Ibn Battuta was a Moroccan traveler who traveled India during his reign. He established a separate department for slaves called Diwan-e-Bandigan. He is known for the establishment of network of canals in his kingdom. Next ruler was Firoz Shah Tughlaq. His reign was 1351 to 1388. He was the cousin of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Timur invasion in India occurred during his reign. So he built the towns of Firozpur and Jaunpur. By the Timur invasion, Tughlaq dynasty was destroyed and Sayyid dynasty was established. It ruled merely for a period of 37 years. Established by Khizr Khan, who was the governor of Timur. So Alam Shah was the last king and Sayyid dynasty was vanished after that. And Lodi dynasty came into picture. Lodhis were the Afghan tribesmen who entered India during Tughlaq rules. They were of Pashtun tribe of Afghan origin. Bahula Lodi established the Lodi dynasty. So after Bahula, his son succeeded him, Sikandar Lodi, whose time period was 1489 to 1517. He founded the capital city of Agra. Also, he founded a new unit of measurement, Ghazi Sikandari. He was fond of writing poems with a pen name Gulrukhi. Ibrahim Lodi ruled after Sikandar Lodi. His time was 1517 to 1526. So at this time, Rana Sanga, the ruler of Mewar, had extended his territory up to Bayana near Agra. So many nobles were displeased by Ibrahim Lodi. The reason was he replaced several senior commanders with young leaders. Daulat Khan Lodi, he was the governor of Punjab and uncle of Ibrahim Lodi, who invited Babur to invade India to overthrow Ibrahim Lodi. As a result, Lodi dynasty came to an end in 1526 with the defeat of Lodis in Battle of Panipat. That's all for now. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day.